Attorneys for a black Georgia man are not happy with the jury's verdict that convicted Mark Wilson of involuntary manslaughter in the death of a white teen back in 2020. Wilson, who says he was standing his ground at the time of the shooting, will be sentenced later this month. The jury found Wilson not guilty of murder in the killing of Haley Hutchinson in Statesboro, Georgia. Prosecutors say Wilson fired several shots from his gun while driving with his then white girlfriend. Wilson says that they had been accosted by a group of white teens. Wilson, who is biracial, says they called him racial slurs and attempted to run his car off the road with their vehicle. Wilson says he fired in self-defense. One bullet hit Hutchinson, killing her. This is another very, very sad story. It's hard to pick a side because, a lot was going on in this particular situation. I hate that we're in the year that we're in 2020 and biracial is even a thing, that you can't love a person that is black or love a person that is white, and it is a thing. Like, I don't even understand why that's even to this day. It blows my mind, but hopefully the situation turns out for the best.
Yeah, this story, I remember when it happened. So at the time he was 17 years old. He was in a car with his white girlfriend, and there was a pickup truck that was chasing him. They were yelling the N-word. They were throwing beers at his car. They were just doing a bunch of things. So he had a gun. He fired the gun. Mm-hmm. He did not mean to hit anyone, but he argued stand your ground. I think we often talk about how stand your ground never works for us when we use that that defense. But this, if I had to pick a side, because I heard you did me about picking a side, I mean, listen, this guy was 17 years old. He was still either in high school or a senior. He was going somewhere, and this pickup truck full of white people started harassing him and his girlfriend, saying your life don't matter and a bunch of other things. And so he defended himself, and he was put in jail. He was in jail for over 600 days so far. They would not give him bail. He finally got bail after 2 years of being in jail. Right now he's facing 10 years in prison, and it's sad that someone lost their life, but I also think that he was defending himself. They chased him down and followed him. Yeah. It could have been avoided if, one, they weren't racist, and two, they weren't following him.
Yeah, I mean, you're 17 years old, you just want to get home, right? So you're going to do what it takes to get home, and again, it was in self-defense because he feared for his life, so that's very unfortunate. Mm-hmm.